I know there are options to wooden hoops, and again, you want a hoop that's about 14 to 16 inches. There are the PVC frames. Some of them are, I guess, quite snazzy. They sit on the ground. They're almost like a cube. And other ones are like hoops, lap. I've seen students use them. I think it's a little more difficult to get your tension exactly right. But the beauty of it, so I guess I might shy away from it, but you have to remember, I'm a frame girl. I love quilt frames. I don't even like quilting on a hoop. But like, let's say you were traveling, the beauty of the PVC pipe frame is that it all breaks down. So if any of you use the PVC pipe frames and would take a moment to comment on how you get the tension right and how you work with it, I know everybody here would really, really appreciate it. The other thing was somebody asked about thimble on the thumb. My dad, I think he learned to quilt at about age 60. He used a Taylor thimble, and that's the thimble with no end on it. But this is the thimble that I use. I showed it on the earlier video. It runs $2 or $3, and right about here is where the needle will end up, right in that area. You're right, I don't think like the Roxanne or the thimble ladies or Tommy's will work as nicely, because you are working on the side when you're working with your thumb, and you are, you're not pushing from the ball of it. But I know there's somebody out there, I'm sure, that uses one of the snazzier thimbles. And again, speaking of snazzier thimbles, don't forget the clover one that I talked about in one of the episodes. Go back to the thimble area and pay attention to that. Also, somebody mentioned about using the leather thimbles. If you're going to use the leather thimbles for hand quilting, I'd probably go towards the little black ones. But again, when you really get going, if there's a little metal disc in there, if you miss that disc, I mean, it is going to go right into your finger. Well, that's about it. I know what I'm going to do next as far as the classroom goes, but you can give me your ideas. And one gal commented that she doesn't like when I'm up like this. I don't either. But sometimes I'm holding the camera so that I can turn it back and forth. So I apologize for that. Right now it's on a tripod, and that works really well. My goal is to get these out to you quickly and not have to make it a big, giganto editing experience. So again, thank you for hanging in there. Don't forget our Tell a Friend contest. If you want to come to La Vita, Colorado on us to a taping of the quilt show, we would love to meet you. Simply get your quilting buddies to sign on, both star members and non-star members, and have them give your name, and we might be meeting you in La Vita, Colorado. And who knows, you just may end up here.